Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks again for Week 6. First, big shout out to our friends SundayStrategy.com who now put our videos on their website. Thank you very much. If you watched last week, you saw we went 2-2. Not too shabby, especially when you consider overall still 14-6, 70%. You're going to want to watch and make some money this week, right? But before we get to the picks, you know what really grinds my gears? NFL coaches. Remember when they used to have a job of telling the players what to do? Why don't they do that anymore? You know my feelings on Norv Turner and what a pussy he is, not telling Merriman when to sit and Rivers when to sit. Well, now look at the Eagles. Andy Reid, great coach, but he keeps letting Brian Westbrook be a game-time decision. In the NFL, you need to prepare mentally and physically. And Correll Buckhalter and Tony Hunt and Lorenzo Booker were not prepared mentally to go in against the Bears, and they lost on the goal line stance, and to go in against the Redskins this week, and they fell apart after Westbrook left with a 14-0 lead. You know who does it right? Kudos to Mike Tomlin, who told Willie Parker he was not playing before he even asked him if he was healthy. He doesn't even account for injury. He started Mewelde Moore. They won both games while he was out. They go into a bye with 2 nice wins and a well-rested Willie Parker. That's what grinds my gears. The Saints giving 7 to the Raiders in Oakland. I don't know if you watched the Saints game Monday night, but if you did, you may have noticed how great the Saints offense is. They were better than the Vikings at every statistic Monday night. They had more rushing yards, more passing yards, more return yards, more turnovers, more missed field goals. You see what I'm getting at. Their offense is very powerful, and Martin Gramatica is gone now. He stinks. The last time I saw a Spaniard kick anything that badly, I was watching outtakes of I Love Lucy. All right? Now, couple that with the fact they're going into Oakland, and they're used to playing on the road, so that's not even a factor, to play the Raiders, now coached by Tom Cable. That sounds right. You remember 11-35 as a head coach in Idaho? Oh, that's awful. That does not bode well for the Raiders offense, who will be not scoring anything. Although, I must say, Cable is a fitting name for the Raiders head coach, because the only thing worth tapping on that team is their black boxes. The Vikings are giving 13 points to the Lions in Minnesota. Didn't we learn anything from the Cowboys-Redskins game or the Dolphins-Patriots game? In a divisional game, everything goes out the window faster than a baby at the Clapton residence. But fortunately for the Cowboys and the Patriots, they had something soft like the Bengals and the 49ers to break their fall. That will not be the case for these guys. The Lions are terrible, but the Vikings aren't much better in my opinion. Oh, everyone's afraid. They're saying Kitna's not going to play. Who is that supposed to scare? That's like telling a battered woman you're going to hit her with a Teflon skillet this week. Either way, something shitty is coming at you for the 6th week in a row. Let it go. The Vikings will play down to the Lions level, and it will be a short trip. See, I could have done another baby joke there, but I didn't. All right, forget it. The Lions will bottle up the Vikings, and Adrian Peterson will get smashed at the line like a... To hell with it. Just take the Lions getting 13 points. Which brings me to my lock of the week. The Jets are giving 5.5 points to Cincinnati in the Meadowlands. Okay, I love the Jets here. My producer Joe tells me to be careful. This is a game the Jets lose, and the bookies seem to agree because the line is going down like AIG stock after they named Hitler CEO. Although that would run the company efficiently. The Bengals are not run efficiently. Let's talk about last week. 2 buys. The Jets had a buy, and the Bengals did not say bye to Marvin Lewis. I don't know why. He's awful. And Carson Palmer and Chad Ochocinco's best days are behind them. Marvin Lewis has been given less NFL talent to work with than Emmanuel Lewis. You know what I mean? But at least Marvin Lewis makes me laugh every week. The Jets will cover this game easily. Take the Jets, lay 5.5. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday night bet, or as I like to call it, run to the bank like you stole something Tuesday. The Giants are giving 9 points to the Browns in Cleveland. What's the mantra? Home dogs, Monday night, always cover. I think they will. Speaking of dogs, welcome to the Dog Pound, New York Giants. Not a very friendly place. About as friendly as Michael Vick's valedictorian these dogs are, right? So the Giants will get a nice big lead early. They'll pull Derek Anderson. We'll finally see Brady Quinn take your medicine, woman. And they'll come back, make it a little close, lose by about 5. Take the Browns, getting to 9, probably more, Monday night. Those are Geno's picks. Shout out to my boy Doug. I'll be sending you a CD in the mail.